Hey Libra, and welcome to your reading to what is going on the next 3 days. We are going to have a look at like what is coming towards you and what your guides advise you to focus on in order maybe to accomplish something. Okay, so the previous zodiacs were like, I slowly feel that there's like we're heading towards a little bit of more of action, not just like having patience and waiting and surrender. Of course, surrender is still a big topic, but without further ado, let's get started. I would like to pick from my topic cards, just like how many? Two. Okay, two topic cards for you for the next 3 days. This could be about like what is heading towards you, or maybe, okay, those were too many. Anyways, let me focus what I'm doing here. So we have bliss is going to be a topic, and divine masculine. Great. So I would say I'm going to draw now, okay, 3 cards from my tarot deck that are going to give us advices for the next 3 days. Let's say 2 till 5 days, okay? Because time is like fluently. So we're starting off with the 10 of Swords. Then we have the 3 of Wands. Looks really good. And the 4 of Cups. Actually, your action part is like very, very settled, very much internal work, especially with the 10 of Swords. Okay, so the next card that I'm going to draw is going to give us some kind of an insight about what is coming towards you. And we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, I would like to have a clarifier on this one. The 7 of Pentacles. Okie doke, let's start. So, no, wait a moment. I would like to draw 3, okay, 3 Moonology cards. Show the world the real you. Okay, it makes absolute sense with the 7 of Pentacles. Look at the bigger picture. Yeah, will absolutely come towards you as soon as you practice the 4 of Cups. And we have a fiery climax approaches. So, very interesting actually to see that all of those 3 cards that I have been pulling are full moon cards. So, manifesting or living with the moon cycles is actually a thing for me, to be honest, a thing in the sense of it's seriously helpful. And why I'm telling you this is because everything has its rhythm, okay? This is one of the Hermetic principles. What you put out is what you receive. And of course, each and every one of us is having his own unique manifestation rhythm, okay? Depending on how much you are opening up yourself. So, yeah, for example, if you're very closed, you're blocking your manifestations like in way more bigger or you're achieving them in way more bigger cycles, okay? And the more you open, the more like frequently the energy exchange is happening. I hope I explained it pretty well. So I would like to start off with the overall energy. Okay, so we're having the 2 of Swords clarified with the 7 of Pentacles. It really looks to me you are gaining a lot of clarity due to implementing or due to acknowledging your worth very heavy, because the 7 of Pentacles in this picture, you see her that she's looking at the fruits of her labor, okay? This is what she created, and it is also, the more pentacles you have, it's like more a higher sense of stability that you have internally, okay? So when you are gaining this inner sense of stability, which comes from actually practicing the 4 of Cups, what is talking about gratitude, you suddenly start to recognize like what you have been creating in the past, and actually how much you have been achieving internally or externally. In this case, it actually doesn't matter. Internally, of course, no, actually it doesn't matter, but and in the end it really doesn't, because both affects each other. Nonetheless, with the Two of Swords, it really, you know, the swords are about your mental space, about the clarity that you have, about your connection to spirit, about epiphanies, ideas, plans, opinions, everything, you know, that is around your mental space. So with the Two of Swords, it actually really looks like you now see clearly, you know, you're taking your blindfold off, and you're not closed off anymore, because you gain so much stability that you allowed yourself to open up. Okay. um, I'm going to draw later on another card, but let's see what comes through. So with the Ten of Swords as an advice card for the next 3 days, at least for the next 3 days, because as I told you, everything has its rhythm, and I do really feel that many of those things that you're currently working on will come to fruition until the next full moon phases. Okay. And very interestingly, because Libra, you are an air sign, and we have here the Ten of Swords, so you might be a little bit in your head about yeah, absolutely, you might be a little bit in your head about like seeing the bigger picture, being too focused on details. Okay, so what the Ten of Swords is actually asking you about is like really start acknowledging your worth, okay, and act accordingly, moving away from those opinions, belief systems, patterns, habits, um, and yeah, it's like just moving away from it. And you know, the thing is that she's wearing a yellow dress, which heavily implements you are gaining a huge sense of confidence through practicing gratitude. Okay, but I believe that's not the only thing that we are going to have here, and we didn't finish yet. Okay, so with the Three of Wands, it talks the Three of Wands actually is an indicator for delay, which talks about those self-limiting beliefs are actually the reason why you may not achieve these things that you want to achieve. Okay, so the Three of Wands actually usually talks about having faith, or kind of believing in yourself, trust that everything is working out perfectly for you. But in this case, really, with all of these swords, especially the Ten of Swords as an advice card, it also asks heavily about your surrender to this thing, and in order to then seeing the bigger picture, because right now you're way too much in the detail about something. Okay, and it really looks like there's a momentum currently building, and I do really feel a good release around the full moon, the next one. I think the next one that we're going to have, it will be in Pisces, which will be maybe on the 2nd of September. And you know, this is seriously, I mean, this is full moon in Aries. Okay, Aries is very like impulsive, okay, go-getter energy, and I do really feel that there's a lot of release of emotions, like within the next 2 weeks. So we do also have Show the World the Real You. I would like to pull a clarifier on this one. Which one? Okay, so I've been asked to pull Spirit Animal Oracle card. With the full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Please clarify. Watch your words. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, what actually this card means with the parrot spirit talks about, and this is actually what I heard. Literally, walk your talk. Okay, walk your talk. And that's which simply means, oh, now I get the divine masculine. Okay, let's have a look at the divine masculine. The divine masculine doesn't, you know, pulling the card of the divine masculine doesn't necessarily mean you're meeting your divine counterpart. Okay, in some readings there are really, like, for example, I think maybe it's the Capricorn or it was the Cancer reading, one of those, or the Taurus reading, I'm not really sure. But there, for example, we had, it was just like way too obvious that it was about love. Okay, in this case I do absolutely feel, makes so freaking sense, I do absolutely feel that a lack of confidence and self-worth led to you being too stuck, first of all having stuck energies. Okay, and maybe it's like a stuttering process. I hope I explain it. I hope the words match really what I want to say. And this, you know, when your lower chakras aren't stable, you know, really like this fresh energy, this red fresh energy, and they are, you know, it really affects your solar plexus. Okay, which will cause a lack of action or a lack of focused action, which is more important. Okay, because we're talking here about the divine masculine and not the distorted masculine energy. So with show the world the real you and watch your words, it is talking about you are asked to act on what you speak. Okay, which first of all starts with act on or take care about what you say. Okay, so which is formed by your inner belief system. Okay, so we have the belief system. The belief system leads to emotions, which leads to communication. Communication leads to action. Okay, or, you know, actually both, but the root is actually here. Okay, so this is really letting go of self-limiting belief systems through practicing gratitude. Okay, acknowledge your worth big time, because the point is that you are blocking your manifestations to come in. Okay, I would really like to draw, actually, okay, this one. I would like to draw another 2 cards for you from this one. It's another spirit animal deck. Donkey, keep your heart open no matter what. Yeah, that's also the 2 of Swords, you know, opening up your heart. And in order to do this, you are absolutely asked to gain confidence. You need to do this by yourself. Okay, this, you're going to achieve this through acknowledging your worth, acknowledging that you are absolutely worthy of feeling bliss. Okay, and let me see if there's another one. Aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom. Yeah, aspire to higher knowledge and wisdom actually talks about you grounding yourself very much, because in order to really connect with the higher realms, you need to be grounded AF. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's not working if you are not grounded AF. It simply means that it's absolutely better for you, because if your crown chakra is like so overactive and your root chakra is weak, you might tend to anxiety. Okay, so we need to balance those 2 out. Okay, and both are going to meet in this area. You know, the energy that comes from up and the energy that comes from down, like, you know, creates an energetic momentum in your solar plexus and heart chakra area, which affects again each other. This is going to bring like a flow, an energy flow. Great. Libra, really cool reading. Actually, to be honest, I would really like to draw from which deck? This one. Okay, I would really like to 3. outcome cards, okay? I would really love to draw 3 outcome cards. Like, what is it that you're heading towards? So we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands talks about really standing your ground, but not in a defensive way, like I don't need the world kind of stuff. It is about like being zen, okay? Really like actually this tarot deck here has a beautiful Seven of Wands card that would fit perfectly. So in this card she's actually being like attacked externally with wands, and she's like in a zen-like position, meditating above it all. So you are grounded, okay? This is what it's mean. You are so grounded that nothing really can shake you. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Actually, okay, so the Pentacle suit is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. These are earth signs. It is an action-oriented card. It can really talk about maybe there's a Capricorn, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn approaching you, or maybe someone who is heavily Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in their chart, but doesn't need to be, because with Show the World the Real You, it could actually also talk about you, because the Pentacles are the root, the lower 3 chakras, okay? Or the lower 2 chakras, to be honest. And this very much talks about you really taking action, balanced action, okay? This is earth energy, grounding energy, towards your goal, okay? Then we have Justice, which talks about cause and effect. Okay, so actually, let's draw the last overall energy card, which is the Five of Wands. And yes, this is heavily linked to Show the World the Real You. The Five of Wands is talking about competitive energy, actually. So really looks like you are so grounded that the justice card in this case really talks about cause and effect, that what you put out is going to be what you receive, okay? I don't understand this card, to be honest. You know, the thing is, I've been asking for like another outcome, and I do really feel that with this card, no, I'm not really getting any messages. I have to be honest, I'm not getting any messages, and I do really feel that it's on purpose. Okay, let me give me a yes or no card, please. Am I not supposed to know anymore? No. Ten of Swords, dead end. Okay, so I'm not supposed to know anymore. Libra. I'm very sorry. Let me pull for you just three advice cards, okay, to like send you on your way the next 3 to 5 days. We have Bullet Journal. Bullet Journal actually talks about you being in the present, which is heavily linked to the gratitude card and the sense of grounding yourself, okay? Then we have Visualize, same thing, just in red, the same thing. Be in the present, okay? Visualize is, by the way, a good thing for you, because you are an air sign, so visualizing like or doing vision boards or something like that is a really cool thing. We have breath work. Yeah, breath work in regards to breathing into your chakras, which then again leads to the point of being in the present. And we have binaural beats, which talks about like meditation, which talks about being in the present, which leads to internal stability. Like all of these advices that I've been giving you are all about grounding work. Simply put. Libra, thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed this reading. I hope you did too. And yeah, wow. I mean, sorry, before I close the reading, I really want to tell you that this really looks, it feels like there are a lot of hidden blessings in here. okay, and simply because the cards don't want to tell me more, and this is like how the cards behave in the recent past. So yeah, again, thank you very much, Libra, for being here, and yeah, wishing you a beautiful day. See you in my next video. Bye.